Welcome back to the Bolivian salt flats. We are here, there's water, and we are joined by a special guest, a photographer from the UK, originally born in Blackpool, I believe, which is definitely nearby Yorkshire. And yeah, it's a photographer from the UK, has a YouTube channel, shoots Hasselblad, loves twirl bars. It is Mr. Thomas Heaton.
Hi.
Hey, and he's actually from Lancashire.
Lancashire. Sure. Lancashire.
Yes, and we are back in the Uyuni salt flats. This is southern Bolivia, near to the Chilean and Argentinian border. Absolutely incredible part of the world. And we've teamed up with a local operator here to help us run the first ever travel photography adventure, TRVL. That's the new business that Brendan and I have launched last year. And this is the first official adventure under the new brand, and couldn't have started in a better place. This is just unbelievable to be back here. So you guys are in for a treat. We've got Thomas Heaton on board. We've got Brendan Vanson. We've got a group of amazing, intrepid photographers who are up for an adventure, and that is exactly what we're gonna get. So we're gonna be on the Salar, the salt flats, for the next 2 days, and then we're heading into the Altiplano, into the desert, following a similar tour to the scouting trip that I did this time last year, and taking the guys to a couple of unique spots that not a lot of other photography groups or normal tour groups actually go to. So lots to look forward to in this series. Welcome back to Bolivia, and welcome back to the Uyuni salt flats. We're back at the salt flats for the sunset, and you'll see that this is going to be a bit of a theme in this video. We're got one full day at the flats, but we flew into Uyuni this morning, come straight to the flats for the lunch where I started this video. Then we're back for sunset, and then we're going to come back again for Astro, then again for sunrise tomorrow morning, and then again tomorrow, because we got the full day here for sunset, Astro, sunrise. So it's like rinse and repeat. As you guys know, being travel photographers and landscape photographers, this is just the perfect place to be for this stuff. So the flamingos are coming across, one group after the other. I gotta go get my zoom lens again because, oh man, this is incredible. Look at that. Multiple dozens of flamingos just streaming across this scene. Absolutely incredible. Look at this. What do you think, Tom?
I'm working with a bloody Hasselblad.
Okay, I gotta get in line. And good morning from the next day. We're back on the flooded salt flats. You're going to see a lot of that in this video, but I wanted to take a moment to finally explain to you a little bit of the backstory as to why Mr. Thomas Heaton is here with us on the very first ever TRVL photography adventure. So TRVL Travel Photography is the new brand that myself and Brendan have created, trying to take our experience as adventure tour leaders. He worked with Kamuka, I worked with G Adventures, and trying to change the way that we see travel photography workshops into a new brand focused on adventure travel for photographers. So that's based on exploration, capturing unique moments, and adventure. And this is the first trip here in Bolivia, which is very, very cool. So you might remember I scouted this this whole workshop experience this time last year. And when we launched it, it sold out immediately, which was awesome. Really, really nice to see that people are interested in coming down here. And then over the next 10 months, we had a few cancellations, which sucks, but I understand, you know, people have things that happen in their lives that are unavoidable, and sometimes you have to cancel even if you don't want to. So there were a couple last minute cancellations, and I knew that Tom wanted to come to Bolivia. We'd been talking about it, and he said it looks incredible, and he was really, you know, keen to get down here. So when a space opened up, I thought I'd just send him a message. So I texted him and said, hey dude, are you still interested in coming to Bolivia? Kind of short notice, but we got a space if you want to fill it. And he said yes right away. And I was kind of like, oh shit, okay, what do I do now? So Thomas Heaton wanted to join us in Bolivia. I talked to Brendan about it, and we were like, yeah, why not? You know, let's do it. And we'll make it a surprise. So nobody in the group knew that Tom was going to be with us. So we were able to keep it a surprise until the very first day, which was amazing, watching the expression of the people on the group as Thomas Heaton walks in and sits down just like a normal group member. Was really quite awesome, and he's happy to be here too, and share the experience with everybody else. So that's the whole kind of backstory and how that happened, and a really nice kind of special guest surprise for our first ever travel photography adventure. So pretty cool. And yeah, the sun's rising here in the salt flats, so I think I'm going to try and get the drone up and see if I can get some nice drone footage and explore more of this beautiful area. The sun is up, and it is very, very bright here at 6:45 in the morning on the salt flats, and it's almost too harsh. Like, the scene is absolutely fantastic, but the softer, like almost pre-glow light was a bit nicer. But that being said, we've seen another I want to say flock of flamingos, but I think it's actually flamboyance of flamingos flying right across the background here, and just a beautiful, beautiful scene with the reflections in the water. And since seeing that about 10 minutes ago, we're all like super excited to see if we'll get another flamboyance of flamingos going past. So we're gonna hang out here and see if we get lucky with another group of flamingo. I think it'll be really, really beautiful photo, because the light's so harsh now. You need that. You need the subject to create that interest. And yeah, let's see what happens. Yes, and welcome back to a beautiful sunset scene here at the biggest salt pan in the world. Myself and Mr. Brendan Van Son are back together. So this is the first ever TRVL travel photography adventure, and we are joined by Thomas Heaton, who you just saw. And look at this. I mean, absolutely incredible place. Brendan's been coming down here for quite a long time. I think, what, 15 years ago was your first trip to Bolivia?
Years ago.
Which, funny enough, is the same for me with G Adventures. You worked for Kamuka, and here we are. What's it like being back?
It's fun being back, except I got salt everywhere. Literally everywhere. But fun.
Have you dropped anything yet? I dropped the mic receiver from my DJI mic too. Bad idea.
No, I haven't dropped anything, but I had my tripod in up to here, and it was white at the end. Yeah, salt gets everywhere. Everywhere.
The wind is really starting to pick up here now. It's about an hour past sunset, and look at this incredible light reflecting off of the water on the salt flats. Is the biggest mirrored surface in the world when it's covered in water, and that's why we're here right now. It's the end of the rainy season, and it's absolutely stunning. The Bolivian salt flats just outside of Uyuni are at 3,660 meters above sea level, and the whole crew, we've been here now for a couple days, has acclimatized, and everybody's doing good. And this is just a beautiful way to end another day here. So we're gonna get up bright and early tomorrow morning and hit up sunrise on the flats, and also try and get in some astro as well. I'm not sure I'm gonna vlog much of the astro stuff, but I'll share a little bit of the photos from overnight, because the stars here are just incredible. Testing 1, 2. Let's see if the A7S III can focus on me in the middle of the night. Actually, it's the morning. It's about 4:30 a.m. Come back out to the salt flats to photograph the Milky Way and the stars. The dark skies here are unbelievable. I mean, we're at 3,600 meters above sea level, and with clear skies like we've got now, it's just absolutely beautiful. So we've set up a couple of the vehicles. Got one here behind my A7R5 with a couple of little lights. I bought these Aperture small little MC something lights, and they magnetize to the vehicle, which is really, really nice. So we got one on the back for a bit of red light, and one on the inside for a little bit of warm light, and then this vast expanse of the Milky Way and the stars. So very, very cool place to practice astrophotography and be able to teach some of the guys how to create like vertical astro panos, and of course like normal panos of the Milky Way above the vehicle, and they're loving it. Everybody's super happy about the results. So we're gonna stay here until sunrise and hopefully get some nice light, maybe some more flamingos, and this will be our last opportunity to photograph at the salt flats, because from here we're gonna head into the Altiplano. So fingers crossed we get some good light. But look at these stars. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. Yeah, come on in. Remember, you're the special guest. He hates being called that, guys. All right, come on in. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning now?
Yeah.
I think.
The
others who've gone, we were staying here to get a couple of like last photos of the salt flats. And what'd you think? What's your takeaway?
There's the shot. No, they're still too far away. My takeaway from the salt flats. I think we've had challenging conditions.
We have.
We've had blue skies, bluebird, total bluebird, which is then that massively limits the number of photographic opportunities that you have. Busier than expected. Like at some points it felt crowded, which is insane because we're on the biggest salt flats in the world.
People are getting the idea, it looks like. Yeah. That's for sure. And lots of water at the moment too. So yeah, all negative things.
No, because it's been good.
Yeah.
The first evening here was an absolute highlight. After that, it was downhill, but that's because we didn't quite get as good light, and it seemed there were more people. Although this morning there's no one here.
I think for me the flamingo shots were probably the highlight of this video. I wasn't expecting to see so many flamingos, and as they're kind of cruising right down by the water, you know, the B-roll from this video looks really cool, and of course the photos, and we're going to see lots more flamingos as this journey continues. So thank you guys for watching. I know it's been kind of all over the place, but we're going to continue through the Altiplano. That's coming up next, and be sure to check out this man's channel if you haven't already. And where are we going? We might actually come back here at the very last night.
I do hope so. I do hope so, because I don't want to leave it like this.
Yeah.
I want one more go.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Man, there's so many flamingos just right there. Okay, guys, thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next video. All right, peace.